What is going on, Facebook? David here, coming at you live. Wanted to talk to you about my experience at Tony Robbins and Unleash the Power Within. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, asking me about it, so I wanted to make this Facebook Live for you guys and give you this sort of value. I hope you guys find that sort of value if you are going to go. If you're watching this live, please type L. If you're watching this on replay, please type R. I want to see who's watching, who's tuning in. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, give me some laughs, all that good stuff. Now, the event really is about just making a change in your life, and I've been following Tony for a long time, listening to his law of attraction type of videos, that sort of thing. For me, this event was really the catalyst that sparked a lot of changes that were brewing on the surface that I knew I had to change, and help me realize, okay, these are the plateaus I need to get through to help me grow as a person. The first thing I want to go over is the fire walk. Do you walk on fire? No, you don't. You walk on 1500 degree Fahrenheit coals. Does it hurt? Maybe. I mean, my experience was, it was so cold out there in New Jersey. So we walked barefoot from the arena down to the parking lot and barefooted in the street. So the street was super, super cold. My feet were freezing. But the first day, and you do it on the first day, Tony is getting you mentally prepared on how to tell yourself that you can literally change your state of mind, and your physiology controls what your body feels, right? That was another takeaway. So he's prepping you how to walk on the fire as well. By the time I got on the coals, I didn't even feel them. I felt a little sting afterwards, maybe. Other than that, I wish I did it in the summer so I can actually feel how the coals would burn. But I mean, I walked on the coals. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Again, you can see a lot of people walking out of the arena as soon as he's introducing the fire walk. A lot of people bitched out. But if you're gonna go, you might as well play all in. You might as well get that experience. Why not? If you're gonna spend the money, you might as well do everything that he has incorporated for the event. Some major takeaways from the event was energy in the environment, and the atmosphere was intense. And also the energy in your body and how you can change your state at will. It was such an incredible experience. It teaches you that you have unlimited energy, and it's completely up to you on how you feel, right? If you keep telling yourself you're tired, you can break through that pattern and get yourself in a peak mental state, peak state of mind, and getting you to push through that plateau and have unlimited energy throughout the day. That's what it is. You can snap in and out of it instantly. And how the event really teaches you was that you're there at the event for 14 plus hour days. It's 4 days. Tony was only there Thursday and Saturday, so the only 2 days. Another gentleman by the name of Joseph McClendon III was there the other 2 days, but he was awesome. What Tony does is he'll talk about an event, but then he'll get you going up out of your seat. He'll get you dancing, he'll get you singing, he'll get you, I was there, fist bumping, you're massaging strangers, you're talking to strangers, you're interacting with strangers, you're clapping, you're singing, you're doing all this shit for 4 days, and he's doing this throughout the whole seminar, right? And again, they're long ass days. You're not eating right, you're not sleeping well, but I can honestly say that I was not tired one single bit until the third day. I was getting kind of sleepy. Tony got us up out of the chair for about 10 minutes interacting and dancing and singing. I'm gonna put some videos, I'm gonna see if I can put some videos down here in this live video, but as soon as we did that, I was falling asleep. As soon as we got up for 10 minutes and got ourselves back into that mental state, that peak state, I was not sleepy for the rest of the day. That's how I knew I was a believer in what he was doing. And then that environment really teaches you your body that it's capable more than what you already think it is. And he wants you to get in that environment because you learn more efficiently and a lot better when you're in an excited state and you're learning and you're interacting with other people. So some other key takeaways: he talks about the power of mastery and coaching. He talks about, there's 3 types of people, categories, with dabblers, achievers, and masters. He says dabblers get into something really quick. They accelerate quickly. Once they hit a plateau, they quit. They quit what they're doing. Achievers, what they do is they'll accelerate, they'll hit that plateau, and then they'll find a way to go around that plateau, and it's just a cycle, right? Those are the achievers. But he talks about masters. And what masters do is they'll hit plateaus, and instead of working harder, they'll work smarter. Once they hit a plateau, they'll ask themselves who can they reach out to that can help them break this plateau quicker than they would do by themselves, right? And that's the power of mastery. He says, find somebody and model them who already has the results that you want. Not somebody good, not somebody great, not somebody, excellent. He wants you to find somebody outstanding, right? He wants you to learn through total immersion. This is the power of mastery, right? Learn through total immersion. And the third thing is spaced repetition, going out and implementing it, and then coming back and fine tuning. That's the power of mastery. Another great quote that goes along with this that I take away was, proximity is power. Proximity is power. I think that was pretty powerful. Who you're around, definitely makes a difference on what you become. Other takeaways, we talked about the 6 human needs and why people do what they do based on their top 2 needs: certainty, uncertainty, love, connection, growth, significance, and contribution. I think were some of the human needs. The ultimate success formula, what that looks like. Guys, if you want to see what the ultimate success formula looks like according to Tony Robbins, please type yes. I'd be more than happy to share that with you. The power of beliefs, your feeling of certainty about what something means is directly correlated on how you act. So if you can change your beliefs, you can change the way you act, right? Talked about the science behind momentum. If you guys want to see that, please type yes. I'd like to see that. Again, I'd be more than happy to share these notes with you. And he also did something that was the Dickens process. It's an NLP technique that was intense. Usually we're supposed to meditate and really visualize on things that we want and want our future life to look like. What the Dickens process was is he had us go over our limiting beliefs. He made us choose 3. My top one was that the money I invest won't come back to me. That was my number 1 limiting belief. So he says, okay, I want you to take your limiting belief and we're going to turn it into an empowering belief. How we're going to do that is he had us visualize on what would happen in 5 years if we have yet to change that limiting belief. And then he said, okay, in 10 years, what does your life look like if you haven't changed that limiting belief? In 20 years, what does that look like? Tell me about that pain. And you're there visualizing and really emotionally connecting with that pain. And he said, okay, that pain, I want you to double it. I want you to triple it. I want you to quadruple it. And it's intense. People are in the crowd crying, they're screaming, they're yelling, all this other shit. Everybody's going nuts in the crowd. He said, okay, now take that pain and put it on your family. What is that doing to your family? You not wanting to change, you being a bullshitter, you not breaking through this limiting belief. What is that doing to you and your family? Feel that pain, double it, quadruple it, all that. It's intense. It was crazy. That was one of the craziest things I've been through. I know it sounds kind of far-fetched, but once you're in that environment and really in that state, you can really feel that pain. And again, it's all about the experience, guys. If you're gonna go play all in. Another thing he had was a section about health. He says, just a quick nugget about health. He says health equals energy. And the exact definition, according to Tony Robbins, was the metabolic state where mind and body are working at maximum capacity at a functioning efficiency. He says, where does your energy come from? He says, your cells, your body cells, your skin cells, your heart cells, your brain cells. He says, in order to get maximum energy from your cells, it needs 3 things. Oxygen. So he had us do a lot of breathing exercises during the event too. Water. I'm drinking about one full of these every 2 hours. It says waste. The ability for your cells to eliminate waste, so keeping your body healthy and active is good to help with those 3 things. Final thoughts. If you're gonna go, I would get the upgraded seats. I sat in the general admission. Really doesn't matter where you're gonna sit. Anywhere you sit, you're gonna rock it. But next time I go, I definitely get the upgraded seating on the floor, being right next to up close to Tony, and the quality of people who are down there, the networking opportunity that's down there. That's definitely something I'm gonna do next time. Go with a clear, open, conscious mind. Play all in. Don't be a little bitch. He's gonna have you singing, dancing. It's really good for introverted people. If you're introverted, you want to get out of your comfort zone, this event is intense. Highly recommended. Don't be afraid to spend the money. Again, upgrade the seats, you know, play all in. Another thing I want to address was, is it salesy? Yes, it is. There was a couple hours where some of the speakers did time block it for their sales pitch. What they did was they'll share their story and then how Tony Robbins' program helped them, you know, with whatever story or limiting belief that they were going through. It felt kind of like the timeshare type of thing, but there was one guy by the name of Michael Melio, I believe, Rags to Riches Stories. This guy was, I believe, living underneath the lifeguard stand on a beach, and now he runs like a metal waste company that's worth over $100 million. $100 million, sorry. And what this gentleman did was, and I completely respect it, he told his story on how he was able to create value in finding that particular person that's going to change the fabric of his business, right? He told us how he was able to create value and how he creates value, and he actually shared this with the business owners in the audience. So guys, if you want to learn how a multi-million-dollar company creates value, you know, let me know. Yes, I would like to know what exactly he does, because he gave us the exact steps on what he did. So guys, if you want to know what a multi-millionaire company does to create value for somebody that they're looking to do business with, please type yes. Please type yes. I would like to know, David. I'd be more than happy to share that with you. What he did was he gave us the Gary Vee approach. He gave us the jab, 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 and then he gave us the right hook. He gave us value and how we can create value the way he does. And then he says, and then he goes into his pitch on how Tony Robbins, I completely respected it just because he gave us the value. I mean, if I could, I would definitely upgrade and do some of Tony Robbins' events, and when I can find the time, of course. I would definitely love to do Date with Destiny coming up. But yeah, it is kind of salesy. That's pretty much it. All I got for you. It was a wonderful experience. I would definitely highly recommend it. If you're gonna do it, play all in. Don't be scared. I can't really put everything that he says and does into words, because again, it's just all about the experience. Guys, if you want to go over this with me, if you want to see some of the nuggets, the workbook that we did at the event, holler at me, type yes, David, let's go over, let's get together, let's get some coffee, let's get some lunch, let's network. But yeah, that was my experience, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found this of value. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments. I will definitely love to get to them. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.